Welcome to another episode of Professional Couch Coaches with Doc and Mike. It is your girl Doc here with my brother from another mother, Mike, looking cozy. Mike, your hair actually
Yeah.
looks good. I
Hey
like
man,
that. I
that
like the
junk get
look.
it's getting long, man.
It is. You got a little gray patch in the front. Is that what
I
I'm
hope
seeing or
not.
no? Oh,
Nah, that's probably my lighting. My lighting is off. Lighting is
oh,
off.
okay. You just got
Lighting
gray in your
is off.
beard. It's not in your hair
Yeah,
yet.
salt and pepper.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. Okay,
Yeah.
granddaddy. I see you. Um, all right. Oh, we got a jam-packed episode for you. This episode, we will be discussing the Colts made a QB change.
Mm.
Some thoughts from former QBs on the change that the Colts made. Uh, the catch that was not a catch. I have a rant. Do you know what catch I'm talking about?
Ooh. Oh yeah.
Uh, what the hell happened to TJ Watt in his lungs? Because I'm sure
Yeah.
you know more than I, but I was reading it and I was like,
Yeah.
something don't sound
Crazy.
right.
Crazy.
And then we're gonna get into our game pick totals and our week 15 picks. Are you ready, my guy?
Hey, let's go. Hey, on the front end, make sure that y'all like, follow, subscribe, and make sure you hit that notification bell so every time that we post something, you'll know.
Absolutely. Thank you,
Yeah.
Mike. All right. The Colts, Mike. Daniel Jones was playing in the game last week, and apparently, was it his Achilles or calf strain? One of them.
Achilles, he tore that thing.
Daniel Jones, the quarterback for the Colts, tore his Achilles, went
Yeah.
down, had to exit the game. The Colts lost. They were playing the Jaguars. The Colts actually at one point were first in their division.
First in the AFC.
Yeah. Now they are in the last wild card spot.
Mm-hmm.
Um, So the Colts are like, hey, our playoff hopes are kind of slipping away. We need a quarterback because Anthony Richardson is still something's wrong with his eyes. So like literally and
And
figuratively.
figurative.
Yeah, because but
His
he
eyes.
has like yeah, something's wrong with like the bones around his eyes. Something's really wrong with him. But the Colts tried out a player, Mike.
Yeah.
They tried out, if y'all don't know this, they tried out, I have pictured old man Philip Rivers.
Yeah.
And Philip Rivers is actually one of my favorite quarterbacks.
You used to say that all the time.
He is. He has the ugliest throwing motion I've ever seen, but it works. He's
Mm-hmm.
like gutsy and a southern boy. I don't know. I love Philip Rivers, but Philip Rivers is 44.
He ain't played in 4 years either. He's
Uh
been
huh.
retired for 4 years.
Yes, the last time Philip Rivers played was in 2021,
Mm-hmm.
and Philip Rivers, no, he's 45, or is he 44?
I think he's 44.
Okay, Philip Rivers is 44 and hadn't played a game in 4 years, and the coach said, "Hey, what are you doing on Sunday?"
I was going to church with my grandkid.
Philip Rivers is a father too. Philip Rivers is a father of 10.
10.
Philip Rivers said, F them kids.
He has a grandchild.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
He said,
That
I'll be there. Give me 2 days.
that's but that was their first option. Like that was who they chose to. I know it's past the trade deadline,
It is past
but
the trade deadline.
you chose Philip Rivers.
They chose Philip Rivers. Who else could they have brought in that's like just sitting around?
But who would have thought to call Philip Rivers? Be like, hey, didn't he? You remember that guy that used to play for us back in
Yes,
the?
that's what happened.
What's his name again?
Yeah.
Hey, see what he doing. Call him real quick.
Yeah, I wonder. I know why they chose Phillip Rivers because he played for them. It's still weird
Mm-hmm.
because he's an older gentleman
And
and he hasn't played in several years.
yeah.
Um, he hasn't played since COVID time when
Mm-hmm.
yeah. Uh, so Phillip Rivers will be starting, I'm guessing, on Sunday.
Yeah.
Um,
Well, they said it's up in the air between him and Riley Leonard. Riley Leonard is dealing with an injury at the time, so everybody's under the impression that Phillip Rivers is going to probably play.
yep. So what are your
Yeah.
thoughts, Mike? Your only thought is why him?
Well, aside from Phillip Rivers, let's get to the other debacle that the Colts have put themselves in. Let's not
Mm-hmm.
forget that they just gave up 2 first-round draft picks for Sauce Gardner,
Yep.
and now your starting quarterback is hurt
Yep.
and probably won't start the season.
Correct.
Yeah,
That's
that's a
it.
big.
Okay.
You've dug yourself in a hole. Like that's a big
Yep.
hole. Yeah, and now the
They
Jets are
did.
just sitting there like, please keep losing games. Please keep losing games.
Yeah.
Please just keep losing games.
Yeah, because the Jets are probably about to have a number one pick and then a number 12 pick
Hmm.
at this rate.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, the Colts are in a predicament. Do you think Phillip Rivers can pull them out of this predicament?
No, I don't.
All right.
Yeah. No. Um. One, he ain't played in 4 years. Two, he wasn't mobile when he was 40. He ain't
Mhm.
gonna be able to move now if he don't tear his hamstring if he tries to run too fast. I'm just I'm just so confused. Like this is who y'all told, and it's not like we're ragging on Phillip Rivers at all.
No,
Like
because he is
he's
one of my favorite quarterbacks of all time.
definitely probably should be going to the Hall of Fame. Um,
Yes.
it
Well,
might take
he's
a little while
delaying
since
that.
it might take a little while since he hasn't since he didn't win a Super Bowl, but he will definitely eventually make it into the Hall of Fame. But
Well, yeah, yeah.
I'm
His
just
time has to start over too.
yeah, I'm just so confused at why they chose Phillip Rivers. Like, I don't know. I'd have told Anthony Richardson put an eye patch on and just hand the ball off to Jonathan Taylor. Like,
The thing I love about Phillip Rivers is you're going to get one or two things. He's going to throw for 450 yards, and you're going to have 3 to 4 touchdowns. Or he's going to throw for 100 yards, and he's going to have 3 interceptions.
yeah, but he's gonna be
There's
talking shit the whole
the
way.
whole time. Yeah.
Yeah,
There's
he's gonna.
no in between. Phillip Rivers is either like, oh my God, he just threw, like, oh my goodness, what in the world? 500 yards in a game? Oh my God, Phillip Rivers. Or like, what the hell was he doing tonight? That's Phillip Rivers. There's no
Do
in
you
between.
do you see any chance of this
Uh-huh.
going good? I mean, he has to play the Seahawks,
Oh,
who
they
has
about to get their ass
who
whooped.
have a very good defense.
The Colts are about to lose.
Like
Um,
he might die Sunday. We might actually see a man
yeah.
lose his life on the field.
We might
And
actually see a man and say, I probably should just stay home with my grandchild.
yeah, and watched it on TV. And
Yeah.
he's a high school football coach. Imagine him
Yeah.
going back to practice the next whenever this is over, and they be
After
like,
after he
"Coach,
tear his ACL.
coach, you remember when you was when you was yelling at me, throw it outside, throw it outside. Now look at you."
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
I hope Phillip Rivers shocks the world. I don't think he will.
He will shock the world.
By
Breaking news.
when he break his leg.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you asked a good question. You said, why Phillip Rivers? Our next slide is gonna be a question because or not really a question, but somebody else asked that same question. Do you know who that person was, Mike?
Oh yeah, I know. I already know.
Yeah.
Petty.
Mr. Cameron Newton, um, when he heard the news of 44-year-old Phillip Rivers being signed, said it's almost like a slap to my face
Hmm.
because Cam Newton himself is a free agent. Um,
It. I thought he
when the,
retired.
didn't
Cam Newton.
Phillip retire?
Yeah, but I'm just
Look,
saying.
yeah, but if we just pulling people out the woodworks, why can't we pull Cam Newton out?
Yeah.
What David Garrard doing?
See what I'm
What
saying?
what Mike Vick doing? What
What
RG3
where
doing?
Derek where Derek Carr at?
Yeah. Why we
I
could
would have
just
chose I would have chose Derek Carr over Phillip Rivers.
that's a good point.
He's
Um
still he's still fairly young. He just retired because he seen the Saints going downhill. He knew what that was
eh,
about to be.
yeah, he
He
didn't
knew
want to
what
be on
that was
that
about. He
ship.
ain't want he ain't want no
Yeah.
parts of that. Oh, they probably couldn't because if he would have came out of retirement, he probably
He would
still
have to go to the Saints.
yeah.
Yeah.
Dang. Mm.
So Cam Newton's 36. When's the last time Cam played, Mike?
When it 2 years ago when he was playing for the Panthers again,
Was it 2 years ago?
maybe 2 or 3 years
Nope.
ago.
It was 2021.
Oh shoot. Well,
It was with the Panthers, but it was 2021. So he hasn't played in 4 years either.
it's been that long since he was yelling, "I'm back."
He was back for that long.
Yeah, that yeah. The next game was trash.
Yeah. Uh do you think someone like Cam Newton or the variety of other players we named um should feel slighted that the Colts didn't consider them but considered Phillip Rivers?
I don't know. If you was running the Colts, right, who would you
Mm.
choose between Cam Newton or Phillip Rivers?
I would just let my season go. I would roll my rookie and see if potentially he's going to be any good because I don't believe in Anthony Richardson already.
Yeah, they
So,
should cut Anthony Richardson. But in the terms of this argument, who would you have
okay,
chosen?
I'm sorry. Oh, I got to choose.
Yeah,
Okay, I'm sorry. I didn't
because the
understand your
Colts
question.
already made a decision. So we're
They
just trying to
did.
see
Okay.
who would you choose if this was your two choices right now. Like Phillip Rivers is 44, Cam is 36. Knowing what you know about both of them, who would you choose?
Are they running the same system they were running with Phillip Rivers before?
It's only so many systems you can run with Phillip Rivers. You ain't about to do no quarterback draw. you ain't about to, you not about to you not about to run the read option with Phillip Rivers. It's West Coast style, baby. Get the ball out your hands. It's real quick. 2 seconds. Not even a three-step drop. Boy, you better we running screens. yeah.
I would, and they both haven't played in 4 years.
This is today. You are the GM.
Yeah,
You are Ozzie Newsome for the Ravens. Lamar Jackson has the flu.
for the
And
15th time.
yeah, Lamar Jackson has the flu. S- Snoop is out here stanking it up. We already seen what Cooper Rush can do. So now your choice is Cam Newton or Phillip Rivers.
I would go with Cam Newton. And I'm gonna take because even though Cam's mechanics have dropped off, Cam is still, I feel, mobile enough of an athlete that he could probably make a couple more things shake than Philip Rivers.
Now we're not running the Ravens offense. This is just a blanket statement. Who would you choose? We're not running halfback dive. I mean, quarterback dives. We're just this is just a blanket statement. Who would you choose? Cam Newton or Philip Rivers?
Okay,
Aside from what offensive scheme you running, who are you
okay,
choosing?
I would choose Philip Rivers.
Okay. Thank you. Thank you.
I would.
We seen we seen what Cam Newton could do as a passer in 2021.
Uh-huh.
You have to almost have to just imagine that is not being worked on in the past 3 years. Like he's not out on the field working on his mechanics. That man is making money podcasting and being on ESPN, and he has another TV show on BET
The
Sports.
team.
He
Yeah.
is he Cam
He chill.
he great. Like Cam, you are doing amazing, man. You are out here making a career like that can last until you're 70 because you're charismatic. You're pretty funny at times. Like, we all know you're gonna be petty. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you was just being super petty to Ryan Clark, and now y'all work together. I'm not sure how that happened. I mean, I
Right.
don't know what that was about because we would have had to scrap it out or something. But
Uh,
but I'm just saying though, like, yeah, I would have
so
probably
I'm
picked I'd have picked Philip Rivers too.
yeah. I was trying not to be biased because I like Phillip Rivers, but I mean, if the scheme, that's what I told you. Philip might throw for 400 yards.
Hmm.
He literally might. He's accurate. When he want to be, when he ain't gunslinging, because that was one of his problems. But I don't
I
know.
just don't.
It should
I
be.
don't see. I don't see this being good at all. They should have asked the Bengals to cut Joe Flacco so they could pick him up. That's what they should have did.
They should ask the Giants to cut one of their four quarterbacks.
Or yeah, like Jameis.
Yeah, they could have brought in Russell Wilson. He still got it. You saw that last year.
What's the
Um.
next topic?
Okay. All right. So old man Phillips out.
I would have picked Cam Newton over Russell Wilson.
Damn. Cam ain't even played in forever and a day.
Come on, Cam.
Come
I
on.
believe in you.
All right, mate. The Ravens and Steelers played last week.
Uh-huh.
And the Ravens lost. Score was 27-22. At one point in the fourth quarter, it might have been about 3 minutes left. There was a play, and everybody and their mama was talking about the play. You and I have
Hmm.
discussed this play at length, and I'm not going to go into a lengthy conversation. So, audio only, uh, 3 minutes was left. The Ravens have the ball. They're on like the 10, 15. Lamar throws a pass. Tight end puts his hands on the ball, takes a couple steps. The ball is knocked out of his hand. He's in the end zone. The ball is knocked out of his hand. It is first ruled a touchdown on the field. During replay, the same catch thing was ruled an incomplete pass. So we're just gonna watch it. We're gonna watch it, Mike. Um, look, two refs. One, two, three. There we
Almost.
go. Yep. One, two, three.
Ball gone. Yeah.
Ball gone. So it was ruled incomplete. there was something else that happened in that same game. And me and you went back and forth for real on that because I was like, you were like, they're apples and oranges. And I'm like, they can't be apples and oranges when we're talking about possession. And
Mhm.
that is the whole thing that made it controversial because the thing they said that made it not a catch was he had possession, he took 2 steps, but he did not make a third football play move or take a third step, which is not in the rule. It does not say take a third step in the rule. But that's what the ref said. That was the reason that he didn't take a third step. Um,
That came from New York.
yeah, I mean, New York, the league office said he did not take a
Yeah,
third step
or made a football move.
or made a football move.
Yeah.
So I was like, immediately, I'm like, well, what, the rules in the field do not apply all the time in the end zone because you could do a toe tap and you go out of bounds. You don't have the opportunity to even make a football move because you just tap tap and you're out.
Mhm.
That's it.
Yeah.
He was in the middle of the end zone. He wasn't even near the boundaries. He was in the middle of the end zone. Um, I haven't seen any person say it was not a catch, although people are saying they can understand why the league
We'll
said
say
it
that.
wasn't a would say it wasn't a catch.
Yeah.
However, my only issue is you that's a slippery slope. It's a slippery slope, not for the Ravens, they lost. That could have been a defining moment in the game. That's a bigger issue to me
Yeah.
because people already say that the NFL is rigged. And then you take a moment that could potentially decide the game and did, and you put it in the hands of not the players who are actually on the field, not even the refs that were on the field,
Because they called it a touchdown.
right? But a second entity.
Yeah.
It's hard to keep face as an organization, and then for it to be so blatant, for it to blatant in the sense of everybody started paying attention to it then. Like now everybody's like, well, what's the catch? Last
Right.
night the Bucks played the Falcons. It was a Bucky, no, not Bucky ever. It was Bijan
Mhm.
caught the ball, took two, maybe and a half steps.
It was 3.
Everybody's saying it was three.
Yeah.
They're saying it was three. Some are saying it was 2.5. Anyway, but this is what I'm saying. You see how you rolled your eyes?
2.5 is
That's
crazy. You ain't nobody got no half a foot. What you talking?
no,
What
but
they
but
talking about?
but this is what I'm saying. All it does is open up interpretation for every single possession now.
Yeah.
Not from the teams, not necessarily the
From
teams like
fans. Yeah. Nah,
exactly.
it's from fans. Yeah.
Right. So now your whole credibility
Mhm.
is shot.
Yeah.
You have created an unnecessary thing that did not have to occur, all
Yeah.
because it was unnecessary for you to even intervene in the first place. I mean,
Yeah.
all scoring plays are reviewed, but one of the things for review, things have to be clear and obvious for you to overturn. If
Yeah.
the ruling on the field is a certain way, it has to be like definitive. But you can't use the rule book in a way that has never been interpreted before. And that was the thing that I have an issue with. Because then no, then Kyle Pitts. Did you see the Kyle Pitts? And
The
I'm gonna tell you
the booty cheek and the elbow.
the booty cheek and the elbow, and that's what we're gonna call this episode. Booty cheek and the elbow. Uh
Yo.
I'm being serious. Kyle Pitts catches the ball and he one of his feet touch, but then it's almost at the same time. It looks like his butt lands first inbounds, but then his
Yeah.
elbow lands out of bounds.
Hmm.
That was controversy. Everybody's replaying that. Everybody's calling that. It it almost
But that has
it
that has been a rule though.
yeah,
If a body part or 2 feet inbounds,
right. No,
yeah,
I'm
that's
not
been a
negating
yeah.
the rule. I'm saying the scrutiny part
It
of
just
it
got people looking at it.
it's more highlighted.
Yeah,
You've magnified it. You've magnified the eyes on the NFL
yeah,
and refereeing and assistance, the
right.
play review, all
Yeah,
of that, which is supposed to be intended to help the refs make the right call,
yes, yes,
but hasn't always been effective.
yeah.
So I'm just gonna say I think the NFL hates the Ravens. That is my synopsis. There is nothing else I can come up with it to justify what occurred. I think the NFL hates the Ravens, but they need them. They don't need the Ravens. They need Lamar. But that's I'm being serious. You think I'm joking? They need Lamar. Why did they flex two of our games?
Because they big games. Those are
They're not
important
big game.
games. They are, yeah, important games.
We are 6-7, and we're about to go play an 11-2 team,
Because
and
they think because they need the ratings. Y'all gotta
they need
y'all need these
Lamar.
wins. Yeah. So y'all need
They,
to win.
it's not about us winning. It's not about us winning. The league could give a shit about the Ravens winning. They do not care about the Ravens winning. Clearly, they don't care about the Ravens winning. Clearly, the league needs Lamar. They need the ratings. They put the rate. Why would you put a 6-7 team on prime time back to back? We got to
Because
play the Packers on Saturday. The Packers get an extra day of rest.
yeah,
Why are we playing the Packers on Saturday night?
yeah. Because man,
Yeah,
these
what
are
are you
big
talking,
games. Yeah,
Mike?
yeah. Yes. Prime time, baby. Let's go. Come on, Demetrius.
Mike,
Yeah.
this is absurd. This is why I know this is how I know the NFL hates the Ravens, but they need Lamar.
Oh, 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 oh.
Why? Why? This is how I
Right.
know. Everything, Mike, you
They
got to
say
know. Be a
they say
conspiracy theorist with me.
they say when Lamar play on prime time, he wins. So they trying to give y'all some.
Mike,
They're trying to give Lamar some juice.
Mike, we are a 6-7 team. I own the record.
Hmm.
We are a 6-7 team. We shouldn't be on prime time.
Yeah,
We should not be on prime time.
y'all are
No
6 and 7.
reason.
Y'all have a 6 and 7 record. Y'all not a 6 and 7 team though.
We
That's the
are a six
record.
and seven team. You are what your record says you are. We are a 6-7 team.
Now
We
for
got our
Lele,
ass whooped.
now
I mean,
he
he's trash.
yeah,
He's trash. He's trash.
yeah,
He's trash.
yeah,
No, no, for real. I just think the league hates the Ravens. Man. I really think they do. I don't know. I don't. I can't prove it. I
yeah.
can't prove it. But they hate them. They hate them. I don't know what they did. The I don't know what the organization did to the league as a whole, but they hate them. They
Hey,
hate them.
as a Steeler fan, we've talked about this catch, and other catches and variations of catches. But I've always said I thought it was a touchdown. So I mean, and I have seen when we talked about it right after the game, because we don't talk like we used to during the game. It's just too much of a heart attack. Yeah, we'll both be like yelling at the TV and on the phone, crazy stuff. So after the game, first thing I said was that was a catch.
Yes, you did.
I said that was a touchdown. But I also said I wasn't worried because when we were playing aggressive, we could move the ball. So I wasn't too much worried. I thought we could at least get in field goal range to tie the game up, and who knows what would have happened in overtime? Ain't no telling. But neither here nor there. I always thought it was a catch, though. I mean, I'm not sure why they flexing y'all games.
They hate
I,
the Ravens, but they need
don't,
Lamar.
I don't know what that's about.
It's like
I don't.
punishment. I'm being
Yeah,
serious.
I don't
Most
know.
teams would be like, "Oh, we get to play on prime time." No,
Yeah,
it is punishment. They hate
but
the
they
Ravens, but they need Lamar.
maybe in the back end of this. I mean, now because you kind of went through some of the other games that could have been flexed. I
We
mean,
we
yeah,
looked at them. Why you why you flexing the Ravens and the Patriots? Like if you're
that's a
being
big
serious,
game. The Patriots. What you mean? What's they 10-2, 11-2, something somewhere around there?
they're 12-2.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Mike,
So that's prime time
if
TV.
the Ravens lose to the Bengals, what's the point of winning against the Patriots?
Now that is true. Yeah,
See what
that
I'm
is true. That's true.
why are you flexing games?
Because
Why are you flexing games?
they expect y'all to beat the Bengals
Man, shut up. I'm sorry.
and
That
T
ain't to you. That ain't to you. I'm not
and T
telling you to
Higgins.
shut up.
T Higgins is out with a concussion
T.
again.
Higgins didn't play the last game.
I know.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Anyway, uh, let's get into what happened with TJ Watt, Mike. what what
Oh,
was that?
so oh yeah,
For
you got a
our
picture.
audio only,
Oh,
for our only audio only, we have a picture of TJ Watt. The caption says TJ Watt undergoes medical evaluation on lung. You take it from here, Mike.
so while T.J. Watt on Wednesday was in treatment, um, he had a situation where so at first, we'll just go with that. They were just saying he was being treated for a lung issue in the hospital, and he would have to stay overnight. Um, Later, it came out that he was undergoing acupuncture therapy, and I think they punctured a small, tiny hole in his lung. So his lung didn't totally collapse, but it was close to there. I don't know the exact percentage of collapse, how much it collapsed, but they were able to repair his lung. Um, it was outpatient surgery, so but they did keep him there overnight, Wednesday night and Thursday. He is has been released from the hospital. Um, so he's back at home, but he will not play against the Dolphins. They don't know a timeline of how long he'll be out. They're not expecting it to be long, um, but that's the unfortunate incident that happened. Kind of reminds me of the situation that happened with Tyrod Taylor
Mm-hmm. They
when he played
collapsed
for
his
the
lung though.
yeah he when he was playing for the LA Chargers, which
Mm-hmm.
birthed Justin Herbert, and he hasn't looked back since.
Right.
Um, so, but yeah, just so prayers to TJ. Speedy recovery. Get yourself together. As much as we are fans of the game, and we don't necessarily care for each other's team. We never wish injury on nobody, no player at all.
Right.
You know and we want everybody to get their bag. So speedy recovery to TJ, um and hope his family is keeping them comfortable.
Yeah. Because it could have been a lot worse. I
Yeah,
know when the doctors in with the Chargers collapsed Tyrod's lungs, he didn't play the rest of the year. So it's hard to come back from. So it's just weird. I know they call it dry needling and it's acupuncture, but I wonder like would they go too deep or something?
yeah,
Or I wonder
I
how it
have no clue.
happened.
Yeah, I don't know what they were doing. Yeah, I
Yeah.
don't know what happened.
As a doctor, I could guess what happens, but I have no idea what
Mm.
happens when um and how they actually make the mistake of going too deep and puncturing any
Because
part.
I would think you would have to go pretty deep through like layers of muscle to get
Mm-hmm.
to the actual lung.
Yeah,
I mean, I'm not a medical doctor or anything, but I would just assume so. But hey,
I would too.
uh, I'm glad he's been released from the hospital and everything's good. And let's see how fast he can make this speedy recovery.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. We'll see. Uh hopefully, let me see. Hopefully he's healthy but doesn't play the rest of the year.
Oh, okay.
Yep, that's my
Yeah.
hopes. I need that to happen. So,
Yeah.
but get well, TJ. All right, Mike. We are gonna get into our picks and scores. Um, you can't catch me. I don't think you could catch me because one, I pick well, and even when you do pick well, I still pick weller. Said a word. Uh,
You tell me, doctor.
um. So you have 27 picks correct. I have 31.
Uh-huh.
Uh, we split on mostly everything last week.
Yeah.
So we are getting into. Tell me if you can see this. We're
Yep.
getting into week 15.
Yeah.
Uh, uh, Baltimore versus Cincinnati. You pick Cincinnati. I pick Baltimore. Do I actually think the Ravens can win? Yes. Am I 50-50 on them losing? Yes. Do I think it will come down to if Lamar can carry the team? Yes. If Lamar can carry the team, they will win.
Yeah.
If we have to rely on anybody else, defense, Derrick Henry, the offensive line, special teams, we're going to lose. The only way we can win, Lamar will have to beat the Bengals. How will he beat them? He's going to have 100 yards running and 400 yards throwing.
Jesus.
Um,
Like, yeah. I mean, if he's feeling healthy, I mean, I think he can get back to it.
yeah,
100 rushing yards.
I'm being funny, but I'm being serious. The only way the Ravens win, Lamar is going to have to actually do mostly everything. Do I think the uh defense can hold Cincinnati to maybe 24 to 27? Yes. Do I think the offense with Lamar being hobbled can score 30? No. If Lamar feels great, yes, they can score 30. That's what I said. This comes down to how does Lamar play? If
Yeah.
Lamar plays well, they'll be fine. If they don't, I'm on record. I'm telling you, I am 50-50, and it depends on Lamar.
I think it's play calling too, because the first time y'all played the
It's
Bengals,
terrible.
Derrick Henry had 10 rushes.
Terrible.
10 rushes.
It's so many things wrong with this team. Anyway, I'm gonna go on a tangent. Anyway, okay. Chargers versus Chiefs. You pick the Chiefs. You didn't learn your lesson from last time, I
I
see.
don't know why. I was just looking at that like, did I
Let me
really
tell
pick
you
them?
something. You've picked the Chiefs the last like 4 weeks, and you know what you keep saying?
Why did I pick them?
Yeah, what do you keep saying? Why do you keep picking them?
Oh, because I just think Patrick Mahomes can get it done. But then everybody else fails him. Yeah. Yeah.
That's the problem with the Ravens.
Yeah.
Look,
Everybody else
me,
fails him.
me and Rob was having this
Give me the
conversation.
Chargers.
Nope,
I'm switching.
nope, no. It is set. It is set. You are rolling with the Chiefs. No,
What?
no.
I can't
We are not.
change my
No,
pick. What
hell
are we
no.
doing?
You are rolling with the Chiefs. No,
Oh my
I'm
God.
putting
What
my
type of
foot
bullying
down.
is this?
No, you are no. You are rolling with the Chiefs. You
This is
have
like
3 days to think about
this
this.
is the
No,
most bullying session I've
look,
seen in my life.
me and Rob was talking about this, and we were like, nothing's wrong with Patrick Mahomes. It's just everything else around him is not clicking.
Yeah,
And when everything else around you is not clicking, it's hard for you to even be as good as you could be because you have to be like flawless and
yeah,
precise and you
yeah.
can't have any mistake. And that's not how the game is played. There are
Right.
going to be errors. And that's why the Chiefs are in this situation.
Hmm. Speaking
And
of that, that was a
good.
great sidebar because did you hear what Joe Burrow said in his press conference?
I did.
Yeah. How you feel about that?
I feel like Joe Burrow, I,
Do you
I
know
think
what
it's,
he said? So first, so that people that haven't heard it can,
he
have a
said,
kind of context of what we're talking about.
so Joe Burrow basically said he was being reflective and he wants the game to be fun to him. He questions sometimes when the game is not fun, why is he really doing it? And how long can he do it for with it not being fun?
Hmm.
A reporter said to him, "Oh, are you like just talking about life or football?" And he said, "I'm talking about it all." Um, People described it as him being kind of somber talking about it, like maybe he was sad of some sort.
He looked
Uh,
sad. Did you see it?
I did see his face.
He
I
looked
do.
sad. He
I do. I
he
think
looked
he was.
dejected.
Yes, that's a great term. Yeah. Um. Yeah. That's what I think. I think the reality of a lot of stuff kind of sets in. The Bengals are not making the playoffs. The Bengals could beat the Ravens.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. They're not.
The Bengals are not making the playoffs. That's
Yeah,
fine. Like the Bengals are not making the playoffs.
yeah,
If the Bengals don't make the playoffs, this will be the fourth year the Bengals haven't made the playoffs. No, they made it 2 years ago.
yeah.
Because three of us went.
Hmm.
But they haven't done much of anything, is my point. This would definitely be the third year in a row they haven't made the playoffs. And um I think he's just thinking about it. I think he's like, he doesn't have a Super Bowl. He doesn't even have an MVP. He doesn't have an All Pro. He doesn't have. And here you are, broken toe out there risking your life and limb. And
Hmm.
then you start to say, I'm getting beat up. What is it for?
Yeah.
Um, if Joe Burrow retires today, he will not go to the Hall of Fame.
No, not no. I mean, it kind of reminds me of like Andrew Luck. Like
Yeah,
Andrew Luck had a great, career while he was playing, but
yeah,
he was getting beat up so much.
yeah,
He was like, "Nah, I'm good."
right.
Yeah,
Yeah, he looked dejected. So hopefully that plays in the Ravens' favor. Shit, I don't
yeah.
know. They
So
need all the
what year was that he went to the Super Bowl?
21,
It was 2021.
2020 or 2020. It's been
Oh,
4 or 5 years ago.
oh, okay. Well, for
DJ was still on their team, and DJ ain't
yeah,
played for them in like 4 years.
yeah. For context for the couchers, he quote unquote what he said was, "If I want to keep doing this, I have to have fun doing it. I've been through a lot. I'm not having fun. What am I doing this for?"
Mm-hmm.
That's quote unquote what he said. Then later on, he said, "There's just a lot of things going on right now."
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he might retire next year.
He could quit tomorrow. Shit, save us the trouble.
Yeah,
Quit.
then he can retire and then just force his way out. Come on to Pittsburgh.
Yeah.
If you don't want to own the dancing in the video, if you don't want, You don't want them all on the field. You don't want them all in the
If you
press
want,
box.
y'all both got about the same type of practice facilities.
Yeah, but at,
Raggedy.
yeah, but at least he know he gonna be supported.
That's true. At least he ain't never got to worry about the defense being bottom 30.
Yeah, he ain't got to worry about that at all. He
No,
know if
because
he
even
know,
because even if y'all were bad, y'all would be like 17th
yeah,
ranked.
and he know if he go out there and he score 35 a game, he gonna win at least 12 of them games.
Yeah. But yeah, so
Yeah,
that's that.
yeah.
More picks, more picks, more picks.
Nope, keep going.
Can you see it?
Yeah. Mm-mm.
Okay.
Yep. Oh, went too far. There we go.
You see it?
Yeah,
All right. Buffalo at New England. You pick Buffalo. You keep doing that. I do not know why. Um, this should be a
I thought
good
about that
game.
one too. I thought about that one hard, and I think New England did they win the first one? Have they played already?
They have.
New
New
England
England beat
won.
them.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think it's, yeah. Buffaloes do.
Okay. They'll
Yeah.
split.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Lions at Rams. I'm not picking against the Rams.
That's gonna be a good one.
I'm not picking against the Rams.
I think this is one that the Lions need because I think right now they're not in the playoffs.
They are not in the playoffs. The Lions
Yeah,
do need this.
they need this. It's
Yeah. Green Bay at Denver. I thought about picking Denver.
gonna be a good one.
Then I thought, nah, I'm gonna roll
You
with
ain't
Green Bay.
you ain't jumping on the hype train.
Nope.
I think Green Bay is the hype train right now. I think Denver has been consistent.
Yep.
They've
I'm gonna
won
roll
like
with Green
10
Bay.
in a row.
They have. I'm gonna roll with Green Bay. Just a little intuition.
Yeah,
I could be wrong. I could be right. We
you
shall
could be
see
right. Yeah,
on Sunday
yeah.
evening when I text you and say, why the fuck did you choose the Chiefs and why did you choose Denver? But anyway,
A-
we shall see.
AFC West, baby.
Hey, whatever. All right. And the last set of games, tell me when you can see this, Michael.
Yep.
Okay. Indianapolis at Seahawks.
Yeah.
We are locking step on.
We're not even gonna do the if we win, if when the Seahawks win, we both just get a point. We're not gonna
Yeah.
no, this game is trash. I don't want to watch it. Yeah.
Yeah. The
Yeah.
Seahawks have a really good defense and an okay offense, and they are rolling.
Yeah.
Okay. Which proves defense wins games. Um, Miami at Pittsburgh. Before the season started, I thought y'all would lose this game. Miami is currently still in the playoff hunt.
They're 6 and 7.
Uh, yeah, it's a whole bunch of 6-7s.
They oh Lord.
Um, I don't know. I need y'all to lose. That's the only reason I picked that. So
Yeah.
I need y'all to lose. I need y'all to lose to
Well, with
my.
TJ Watt not being there, that may help.
It may. Y'all have a good defensive line, so I ain't really. I mean, TJ Watt's important, but y'all have a good defensive line. And Tua is Tua. And it'll be cold. And you'll be playing in Acashore, which is
And they
I
calling for snow.
I hate Pittsburgh.
Wow. That's what
I
you
do.
just had to you just how did that where'd that come from?
Because I was thinking about every time we go to a game, I've never seen the sun.
Yes, we have.
I've never seen the sun. You gonna
We
tell me with my eyeballs what I've seen.
The
I
sun was out
literally
the last game we went to.
it wasn't.
And
It
I
was
said,
cloud
this is the
coverage.
first time the sun has been out.
It was cloud coverage.
This sun was out.
The sun came out for like 20 minutes.
Hmm. That's all
It's
you're gonna get.
always gloomy. And I see
Yeah.
why people be depressed in Pittsburgh. It's
Nobody's depressed in
gloomy.
Pittsburgh.
it was a study. I think I read it somewhere.
Yeah, you didn't
Um
read that. You made that up.
it's gloomy. Every time we go to Pittsburgh, it's gloomy. Or it
Or
rains.
raining.
It's terrible. I
Yeah.
hate Pittsburgh's weather. Not that I hate
Hmm.
Pittsburgh. I hate Pittsburgh weather. I hate it. It's football weather though. I'll
Yeah.
tell you that. So I don't know how Miami might do in the cold and snow. And let me tell you, in the Ravens game, it's supposed to be 7 degrees.
Wow. In
Yep.
Cincinnati.
7
Yeah.
degrees. No,
That's
no
pretty.
snow, but 7 degrees. A
That's pretty
feel
cold.
of -4.
Yeah. And don't Cincinnati play on turf? Yeah, that should hurt.
Yeah. Derrick
That's
Henry
fine.
better run. Give it to him 50 times.
Well, he got it 25 times against Pittsburgh.
He got it 10 against Cincinnati.
That's what I don't understand. How y'all gonna come in and try to drop y'all nuts on us, but then go to Cincinnati and he only get the ball 10 times? Like what
Yeah.
that don't against a bad defense.
I don't know. Munkin. Anyway.
Yeah.
So those are our picks. You sure you don't want to do the line on the Seattle and
I'm good, man.
Indianapolis?
Now I don't want no parts of that.
Let's see what my phone about to die, Mike. Tell me what the line is. I just want to know. I can't
10
look
and a
it up.
half.
You lying.
I don't know. I'm just guessing. What you think it is? If
I
you had to
think
guess.
it's 8.
If you're close, then we can do it. If you're not, then we're not doing it. It's 13 and a half.
Never mind. Forget it. Okay.
You think they cover? You think they win by more
Yes,
than 14? Yeah.
I do.
Yeah.
I think what's gonna happen is Philip Rivers is gonna throw a pick six or at
Or
least
two.
2 intercept. Yes, that's what I think, which is fine because I had the Seahawks defense, but that's what I really think is gonna happen.
Yeah.
That's how they're gonna score. That's what I said. The Seattle offense ain't really got to do much. The defense be scoring.
Yeah.
Like every other game, they score.
Yeah.
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 I
Ain't that y'all
uh
defensive coordinator over there?
I know. They let him go. They should have
Yeah.
kept him. And then let him take over Harbaugh's job. But we nostalgic, man. You
Yeah.
gotta know when to move on.
Yeah.
You gotta know.
That's what they saying in Pittsburgh too.
You gotta pack it up.
Maybe
And
Harbaugh and Mike Tomlin can go coach together in college.
maybe
It's a
it's
Michigan
something.
job open.
It's a Michigan job open, the Penn job open.
Yeah.
You ain't got far to go.
They think
Hey,
they think Michigan should call Kalen DeBoer
for what?
so he can go coach at Michigan. What you mean?
Uh, that was their first choice.
That's what everybody is saying. They should
Okay,
call him first.
they should call Tom Brady.
How you know Tom Brady want to coach?
He want to coach.
How you know he didn't want to be called to go play for the Colts?
He don't want to play football no more.
Aaron Rodgers said, "Well, guess I'm not the oldest quarterback in the league no more."
I think Aaron Rodgers should retire. Philip Rivers should never came out of retirement. Matthew Stafford should be on his way. When he win this championship, he should call it quits.
I'm about to say Matthew Stafford don't look bad.
No, but he should call it quits. After he win this one, just let it go.
There should
It's
be
done.
two. He just go and ride it out with two Super Bowls. Yeah.
That's it, man. What more do you need?
You think
Don't
he
be
would have won
greedy.
one in Detroit
No,
if he stayed? You don't think so?
no, no, no. Because it takes more than just one person to get you there. And Detroit never had a good defense. Like a top 10 defense when they
Hmm.
had Matthew Stafford and Calvin Johnson.
Oh yeah. Well, the team was just bad when they had those two. I'm talking about once they got the coach now.
Um,
They got Jameer Gibbs. You put Matthew Stafford on the Lions right now. You
yeah,
think
they will
they're?
win.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah. The thing holding them back is their quarterback.
Jared, you don't like Jared?
No, never liked Jared. Never,
Yeah,
never. That's
never.
what's holding them back. Yeah. But if you gave Matthew Stafford that roster, yes,
Yeah,
they would. They would. They could. Yeah, they could win a championship.
yeah. I think so. Yeah. Was that it?
That's it, my boy.
And sure, couchers to like, follow, subscribe once again, and hit that notification bell. And as always, peace.
Peace.
So this has been another episode of Professional Couch Coaches. Please make sure to like, follow, and subscribe, and hit that notification bell one time. And as always, peace.